Hey, Mac, are we going to watch some decent film today for once? Like a 4K HDR, cinematic, 4DX, or should we watch a B movie?
Oh, B movie? Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Sorry, man, but what language was that you were just speaking in there? I didn't understand you. Anyway. But yeah, this is DUD or SPUD, mate, innit? That's exactly what we do on DUD or SPUD. High-grade quality movies. You're right, and you're like, nah, we only do B movies here, strictly. So, my friend, I am Maniacal Mac. This is, if you'd like to introduce yourself.
Unsystematic.
And today, what are we going to go for? Can you remember the title of this film? This is a mouthful, but what are we going for today, my friend?
MetalStorm, The Destruction of Jared-Syn.
Hey, give him a clap because that was a mouthful to say. So, you said you looked on this on IMDb. What do you say? You had like a 3.8, was it?
Yeah, I think a 3.3 thingy.
To be honest, like around that for an IMDb, that's actually pretty good, isn't it? But then never listen to an IMDb review anyway, isn't it? You know. So, we watched a little trailer of this, and what did you make of the trailer?
Absolutely amazing. It was 3D. That was the standout.
It did say. It was like MetalStorm in 3D, and it was one of them trailers. So at some point this came out. This is a 1983 film as well, and it just looked like a kind of apocalyptic Mad Maxes mixed with Cyborg, mixed with aliens, wasn't it? I think it was like about 20 different films mixed in one, so we should have a bang on this one. Hopefully we're going to get a fucking spud, because we need some after all the duds we've had recently, isn't it? But yeah, should we go straight in for it, bro?
Yeah, let's kick into the movie.
Right then, we will be right back with you once we've seen the film. Boom. Okay, so that was MetalStorm, The Destruction of Jared-Syn, which is a bit of an ironic title when you think about it.
Why?
You know, spoiler alert, he doesn't destroy him.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just rewatch this, because I'm so fucking confused. Did the bad guy even die? Or did he get away?
Syn escaped.
He escaped, because you're a fucking twat. Capable of doing anything. So, anyway... So yeah, that was do you know what? I'm gonna say first off, like when we started off this film, realised it was directed by Charles Band. So I was like, oh shit, I love Charles Band, like I love his movies and shit. And then they said the music winner was by his brother, I think, Richard Band. So I was like, oh, you know what? Cool. Oh, it's Charles Band! He's the guy who does like Puppet Master and all them terrible films, bro. Like terrible, but I find him amazing. If it's a Charles Band film, we should be in for some good fun. Some cheesy goodness, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'd probably be like puppets and shit as monsters and stuff. So, when it started off, was your feelings mutual to mine? Because my feelings, when this film started off, the first, say, 10, 15 minutes, I was like, you know what? I think we're actually in for a genuinely decent film here, you know?
Yeah.
It was Universal Pictures, so it's always got a bit of a budget behind it, you know? None of the actors I really recognised, but it seemed to have a budget, but I don't know, as the film went on, it seemed like as if they went, oh shit, we've done far too many explosions here, let's quickly just nip, that kind of thing to get to the end. That's the impression I got from it. But anyway, going into it, opening up, Joe, like, what was your feelings? So, initially, when it opened, give your thoughts, my dude.
Yeah, it did look hopeful, like you say, Universal Studios. The music score was awesome as well.
We need to mention that, don't we, bro? Because that's something we need to say. Big up on the music, like, really well done job, like, throughout the film on this.
Seems like you got decent production on the music as well.
I was going to say, mate, this got much higher production than I was expecting already.
Yeah.
Listen to the music, like you were saying, bro. That's a genuine shit. Look, it's composed by Richard Band and it's Charles Band, isn't it, who done it? So they brothers, do you reckon?
Yeah, especially for the time as well. Yeah, it was a good start to the movie. Fair play. I thought we were in for a treat.
Because like, how does it start? If you remember, like, can you remember like the exact like opening? How it starts?
Not really.
Yeah, it's like one of them films is all mushed into one, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's like basically this fucking guy who's like, you could technically say he's like a Mad Max kind of character. He's on his Todd, do it like, you know, he's like a lone wolf kind of guy just wandering a world or whatever. You know what they should have done?
What?
Not give him a leather coat, because unfortunately everyone's going to be like, you're ripping Mad Max off. If they just not give him a leather coat, give him a slightly bit of a different look. But with the leather coat, I can see why people are instantly going to be like, this is a Mad Max rip and just judge it straight away. Because so far it looks like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it kind of starts with this lady and her father in it. They're in a cave, isn't they? And they like got this shitty little gun. What's that gun supposed to be doing?
I don't know. Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
And then, like, they find, like, some crystal thing, and that's when you make the joke about Sonic the Hedgehog, innit? Because you're like, oh, imagine, like, this is, like, they find, like, because throughout the film, they're finding bits of crystals, so we'd, like, seeing the emerald crystal from Sonic, innit? So it would be, like, funny if this film was, like, Knuckles came out of nowhere and just started battering people up, like, that'd be funny as fuck, innit? Crystal. I wonder if, no, Kryptonite's green, innit? So Superman won't be pissed off if he had that, like.
Sonic would be happy if it was an emerald.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's might be part of a Emerald Crystal Stone. Good fucking shout. If Knuckles comes out, bro. You know what's going on here.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this woman and this guy, they find a crystal. Her father, sorry. This woman and her father find a crystal. And then you get, like, these, like, gangs, don't you? Obviously, Jared-Syn is the main bad guy, and he's got his little army. And one of his crews, then, basically, the second they find a crystal and they come out, the old man's like to the woman, yo, you got to get away, like, you know, because he literally turn up as they come outside to the mine, isn't it? And then, what happens to the father? Can you remember exactly what happens to the father? Because you've got the mutant guys that turn up in here, like, and he's got like one eye and shit. Like.
They spray some green sperm on
That's
him.
it. It was like think of Judge Dredd in 95 film. There's a scene where this like kind of mutant guy with like fucking half a metal face. It looks really similar to that. So Judge Dredd took inspiration from this without doubt. But this guy's got a one-arm claw thing, which is why you're saying about the 3D effects in it, because it comes like right to the camera. But then he ends up like shooting like jizz in it, like green mush jizz. It's literally like jizz. So he jizzes on a guy, doesn't he? And he ends up melting him, doesn't he?
Yeah, and spazzing out, and yeah, it has weird effects on people.
Get back in the mine.
Father, what is it?
Do as I say and don't come out.
Oh shit, son! I mean, you're holding a crystal, they're clearly going to ask for it.
Yeah, at least hide the crystals.
Oh, look out!
They don't look friendly.
What are they? Mutants or aliens? What do you reckon, bro? Mutants. I'm going to go for like, it was like a pollution thing, it turned people mutants. Oh, were they beaten him to death with it? Oh,
right.
If you're going to die, you may as well let me in the head of it. It's Judge Dredd. The law says you must die. I will judge you.
Epic. Oh,
that was the 3D shit there, boy. Boom.
Oh, no, it's not.
What's that? Mushy peas? Melt?
Acid.
Could mushy peas make you melt?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're bad, aren't they, bro?
Yeah. Ferment them.
Ferment the mushy peas and make it melt your face. What's happening here now? Why is it dark? Is this just him, like, his moment before death is exaggerated? Because it was definitely not dark a second ago, was it?
No.
What? Why is it gone dark? What is going... Earth? Oh, okay. I thought I was going elsewhere then. Your soul is mine. And that's when then it introduces Jared-Syn, because then he's got the crystal, isn't he? And then he does the Shang Tsung thing, puts it to his neck and takes his soul, doesn't he, if I remember right, after he's been spazzing out. So this is when it introduces our main bad guy, Jared-Syn. And this came out in 83, so as much as I'm a Mortal Kombat fan, Mortal Kombat, I think you fucking ripped a bit of this off, because basically this crystal, he's just stealing the souls, like, you know what I mean? It's kind of like a soul taker. So again, I made a random comment saying, imagine this film mixing with Mortal Kombat would make a better film. It's like Shang Tsung's like, nah, fuck this guy taking everyone's souls. I want the motherfucker. That'd be a sick film. But yeah, so like introduces him, doesn't it? And then what happens to the woman at that point? Because they don't find her, because she's gone back into the mine, isn't she? I believe so. They don't find her straight away. She comes across the Mad Max guy, isn't it? That's it. They've killed the guy, so they don't see her. So they don't even think about her. So they've taken his soul. Fuck off. And then that's when the Mad Max guy comes and he sees the dead father or whatever. And that's when the woman comes out and threatens him. And then he's like, I'm not one of the bad guys, I'm with you. And they ended up teaming up from that point on, isn't it?
Yeah.
My name's Dojin.
Intense look on his face.
I'm a ranger. Finder class.
I don't believe you.
I think he's wearing mascara.
You You've been isolated. You
Yeah,
haven't
I
heard.
think he might be, bro. I think he might be.
Heard what?
The treaty's been broken.
Well, this is the 80s. I wasn't on common
There's a
radio. so-
madman
That's
named
true,
Jared-Syn has been inciting.
And from that point of the film, really, it's like them teaming up, moving on. They're going into like just trying to get revenge, really, because she says she's sworn revenge on it. But we mentioned this earlier, actually. What was the main guy's reason for hating fucking Jared-Syn? Because I don't think there was a flashback, or if there was, we missed it. Because this is something we questioned. Was like, oh, we get why the girl wants to kill him. He just killed her father in cold blood, but he was happy to team up to her, and he wanted to get him too. But I don't remember the reason why. Did they say why?
No, but I got a theory.
What's your theory?
Well, it's an obvious one, isn't it? It's just men are just after pussy, and they'll do anything to get pussy. Some
You know what? I think Joe's got the point. So I think what it is a cockfest film. So is fuck all the father dying. That's not what it's about. It's just like they don't want the woman in it. Yeah, I think Joe's theory is 100% right with that, bro. 100%. Where did they go after that though, man? Because they get into like a bit of a scene where there's like a car chase then, isn't it? It's like just like some action scenes. Oh yeah, they meet the dude, don't they? The guy who they should have done a film about, didn't it? Because he saves his ass, doesn't he? Remember when he saves fucking the ranger, the main guy's ass?
Oh yeah.
Why is he provoking starting a fight for like? And what are you looking at, son? Gonna fuck you up. I mean, all he did is walk over. Why is a fight ensuing? It's not like anyone's thrown any insults at each other. Like, why are they... Is this just how it is in this day and age? Like just
Everyone's hostile.
like 100% like gonna kill you just because I don't recognize you or something like I mean,
I see where the Western comes in. Though.
it did take him ages to take that. He's not a very good hero, is he? He didn't plan out too well.
Nah.
Like that was his slick maneuver to get his get his gun shot out of his own hand.
He is pretty useless.
Like so
The main
far,
character.
what's the bet? Yeah, I knew someone was going to save his ass. I fucking knew it. Right, so this is a guy we should be following. Like, why does this happen in these films all the time, right? You get a side character, we're going to love the side character, bro. He's going to get him out with shit now, I'm calling it, throughout the film, and he's going to fucking die sacrificing himself for the fucking main character to live. I'm calling it now. In these films all the time, like the side characters, like, why don't you make them your main characters? It's so much better. How does he get introduced, innit? How's it happen again? Because he speaks to him in a bar or something. This guy's going around trying to get information to find out about Jared, you know, so they waste a lot of time in the film with him doing that. And then him and a woman then. What's that scene where they're fucking together and the guy saves his ass? And he has it because he shoots at one guy, he do like a Western thing, and then he gets a gun shot out of his hand because he's fucking pathetic. And me and you were like, man, this guy's incompetent as fuck. And then the side character... You films need to stop doing this. His side characters are better. Make a film about the side character being the main dude. This film would have been great. But the side character then fucking saves the ranger's ass, doesn't he? Mm-hmm. Shoots a guy. And then he kind of just ends up coming along with him. But prior to that, we're getting ahead of ourselves. That's it. Because when they attack, the ranger gets attacked with a woman, and the guy jizzes on the ranger's leg, doesn't he? Remember that scene?
Yeah, of course.
It's like a tiny bit on the ranger's leg. And then he starts being all like, looking like he's got cancer in a tomb and he's sweating like fuck and he's dying. It's a little bit jizz. And then they kind of get away from it. How did they get away from it again? Could they just leave him alone after he just jizzes on his leg? What happens again? Because it's the main dude, the claw, who comes in, isn't it?
Yeah. I can't remember how they got away.
Because the woman and the guy get away, don't they?
Just everyone keeps getting away all the time.
It's just shit like, this is why we can't remember, because it's so fucking just like, what? How the fuck did that happen? Like, what? So then they're like, he's all sweaty and having a dream then, isn't he? Like, and we even make a comment about the fact she didn't even wipe the green jizz off his leg. It's like, no, when he's ill, that shit melts through your bones and legs and you fucking die. But... Oh shit, son. What? Ah, I got him on his leg. bit of pink meat, just get it off. Is he passing out?
No, it hasn't even gone through yet.
No. Man, that's some good shit. You just spit some fucking, like, I don't know, smack in liquid form at you, bro, and he just makes you trip out. I think that's what it is. Like, do you not take his trousers off, or at least, like, get it off now? Just leave it on there, let it melt through, it'll be fine.
I know.
It'll go. Just let it melt through my bone and whatnot, it's fine.
Just have a fire, well.
Yeah. He was fine. He just, like, had a spaz out, and then at that moment, the Shang Tsung wannabe guy with the crystal somehow, in a dream form, makes her transport into the crystal, but then physically turn up with him.
Yeah, you explained that really well, considering there was no explanation behind anything.
Like, it's just a long stay, this is, isn't it? Fucking hell. That was literally like about a fucking minute of him just staring at him, man. And now she's getting all weird with him, and she's like, ugh. Oh, what the fuck? What? Ah?
Hey, you were right. He does steal kidnapper like Mario.
That was a Mario moment. What the fuck?
What happens?
So then the Ranger then is like, oh fuck, she's gone. Like, and then in an instant second he gets sabotaged, and then like from being all like fucking cancer patient and fucking nearly on his death's door, this fucking weird alien thing turns up with a mad effect, like, and then he's instantly just like, bang, let's go into fighting mode, and he's a shit fighter anyway.
The
and then
effects were good though.
that's how he wins a guy, innit? Because like the guy accidentally kills himself because he shoots a rock and then water comes out of him because the guy's all electric, I guess. He stands in a puddle and dies. Just saw that coming, like bang, fuck off. What?
What?
He shot a rock and like water spilt out of it, and then that dude stepped in a puddle of water and died.
Disappointing.
Drastic, Alex. So like the main guy don't even kill him. He just like shoots a rock and then water kills a guy that he accidentally stood in. So that was fucking like ridiculous. So then at that point, that's when he gets saved by the guy, as we were saying, and they're kind of like in this little team duo then for the rest of the film to go and save the woman and get out Jared, really, innit?
Yeah.
So there's some scenes of like where they're in a car, but I remember there was a few explosions in the car when they're doing a few chase scenes.
Yeah.
And from what I remember, one of the scenes, I think they say, even though it was cardboard, it was actually pretty well done.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what did you think of like the chase scenes? Because quite a few of the drive-in chase scenes. What did you make of them? Do you can remember?
Yeah, they were pretty good for what they were. Especially the explosions.
There was quite a few, wasn't it?
Yeah, you can't complain. Like big explosions. They didn't need CGI in the crashes and things like.
Oh shit! Look at it is, bro.
Acid claw, man.
Acid claw. Yeah, that's a good name. Acid claw. Yeah, it's got the acid and the claw, the mushy pea dude.
Wherever that noise is, I don't know if it is an engine or if it is an engine and they put so much effects on it.
It just sounds like a modulated fucking something else.
Yeah, or if it's a synth or something like
Yeah,
that.
it could have very well been, but he just like put a low frequency of the synth up in there, just like emulate the fucking sound. Yeah, I definitely. Yeah, you can notice the sound's off. Ah! Shit, explosions, alright.
Nice.
Alright. Oh shit, driving him off a cliff. Even though he went in a ditch and ended off a cliff. Cool. I love it when cars like explode before any impact.
Yeah.
You gotta appreciate that, haven't you? Love it.
Like that.
Yeah. What do you think about the settings, like where the location where they filmed and everything?
Yeah, it was really cool. Really cool. It worked well for
I think it did. I think they chose really well, didn't they? Did that. There was that one scene where I think there was like a big, like painted matte picture in the back, but he still done it well because it fitted. I think it was like one of the dream sequence things, wasn't it? You know, they've actually gone out of their way to get like some decent like settings, haven't they? I wonder if this is like, I should look it up. I wonder if this is filmed in Australia or something like that, in the outbacks of Australia.
Yeah.
No, it's filmed on Barry Island, but that's quite a cool little setting. Like, I think that background's all like an oil painting, isn't it? Like background.
Do you reckon?
I think so. Yeah, but I mean, it looks pretty cool. It looks nice. Like they had the smoke in that, but I might be wrong. But I think that is like a kind of painted background on like maybe like a stage thing.
It doesn't look real, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But I see what you mean.
But what I mean is they made an effort with the environments and the there's a lot of these films. Oh, look at that. But yeah, this film went a bit mad because at points then it went into like me and him were like a dream sequence, but then it turned out some of the editing was a bit fucked. It was daytime, then night, then day, wasn't it? There was a couple of them moments, but there was the dream sequence parts as well, wasn't it? Which I thought were quite cool.
Yeah.
Remind me a little bit of A Nightmare on Elm Street, slightly weirdly with the dream sequences.
Yeah.
But then the film, like, can you really remember what goes on in? Because they kind of just venturing on. There's a few, like, you know, they get involved with people, they're moving on. There's a few padding scenes, which I remember we've been a bit bored at. But they kind of end up really just getting back to the main dude randomly, innit? Because I remember me and you going, hold on, what the fuck? How come they just coming back here now? Like, you know, they saw like they knew where to track him. They just walk into a scene and the main Jared guy is waiting for him, isn't he? Like, you know what I mean? How has this happened now? He's just agreed to meet them. Like, what? Look at this dude. They're just meeting up, like. Oh yeah, one thing we gotta mention is they do get fucking ambushed at one point, don't they? And our side character gets hit with like a little metal thing with spikes. It's not that bad, only hit in the head. And he like knocked out, and then that's when our main character actually does something good. He like beats up like 3 guys, doesn't he?
Yeah,
he, like,
that was amazing.
He actually does something, and I was like, that was like right at the end of the film. He actually did something good, and then like we were joking because the main side character's knocked out, and he's like basically like, I'm alive, but I can't go with you. You got to do the journey on your own left. And we're joking, thinking like this guy's like, yo, this guy's a fucking pussy, man. Like, you know what I mean? Give him a little excuse, like I stubbed my toe, and then I'm gonna fuck off and do my own mission, innit? And then that's the film we should be following. What he fuck off and does, like, you know what I mean? Oh shit! Go on! Shit, he had the oh shit, man, he's been hit in the head. He's not dead, he's just fucked.
All he did was back.
No, he's gonna rip his arm off. Yeah! Did you see? It's already ripped off before he turned his back, bro. No way you're gonna die like a bitch like this, man. That's bitch death. No, he's getting away, right? He's still alive. Don't tell me that killed him. He got hit in the head with like a fucking stone. No, I shouldn't say he's fine, innit? He's just like, basically, I'm bowing out now, but having an excuse. It's like stubbing your toe. Oh, I can't go along, I can't do it yourself, like, you know what I mean? I'd probably do it though, because these enemies are so fucking shit. Even if I killed them, I'd probably feel sad about it. I'd be like, man, this was like 0 challenge. I feel depressed about the fact I killed you. I'd let this incompetent fuck just, you know, complete his journey in life. And if he can't defeat him, he deserves to fucking die, you know what I mean? I'd do the old stubby toe technique or a little fucking rock in the head and be like, I can't go on. As soon as he goes away, I'd be like, he's fucking gone, right? Fuck, I'm off something more interesting, like, you know what I mean? Go find Shang Tsung and see what he's saying about them soul fucking portals. But then, yeah, they kind of guess into, because me and you, like, we're like, what the fuck is he unseen? He's back with Jared. Like, Jared and the army are just there. And then the main guy just turns up, doesn't he? Like, it's not like he knew where he was to track him down. He literally, a scene happens, he just turns up. And then the girl's there and whatever. And he's just like, I'm going to fight you, Jared, and fucking kill you and whatnot. And then, yeah, by just speaking to the whole army, they go, your boss is a wanker, basically. Everyone turns against Jared and he's like, oh, you will not defeat me. His face. I struggle to take him seriously.
He's the one that's responsible for all these massacres.
He steals your land. Causes you pain.
Let him babble.
I alone am your master.
You, my master.
Look at his face, man. It's like his eyes are wide as fuck, bro.
Jared-Syn
Weird.
is a false chief.
I love that. So this dude comes in and says to everyone, "Oh, your boss is a cunt," and now everyone's turned against his boss.
That's all it took.
That's literally all it took.
Magic of the crystal.
So instead of like running 2 meters to Jared, punching him in the face and going, "We're done," he runs in the fucking opposite direction, like a fair fucking way, doesn't he? Jumps on a bike that you see in like episode 1 from Star Wars or whatever. Starts fucking flying off because me and you were like, why is he running away? Like, just go and kill Jared. And then Jared's just there waiting for him on the fucking Star Trek thing. So it's like a game just went into like, oh shit, we haven't got a racing level in here. Let's quickly chuck a racing level in here with some of the 3D effects. And that was the theory, wasn't it? So like, why is this happening? And then it turns it turns into a fucking acid trip, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What did
really
you think
good
of that
effects.
scene? That
really
whole
good
scene. What did you
effects.
think of it though? Like, it came out of nowhere though, didn't
It
it?
came out of nowhere.
He runs in the opposite direction from the bad guy, and then they end up in a racing level that turns into an acid trip.
Yeah.
Explain that, Joe. Explain that. Can you explain it?
I can't explain it at all. I don't know if I can't see the director intentionally trying to make that look trippy, but to this day of age of watching the film now, with the type of budgets we get in movies, it was kind of trippy and just didn't make sense. It wasn't put together correctly.
Yeah. I think that scene could have worked well. It was so out of, like, the fact that the guy, instead of, like, running 2 meters, literally just punch out Jared and say, end of film, I just knock you out, you're done. He literally runs in the opposite direction. We're talking a fair way he runs, just to do a racing level where Jared turns up. And then, yeah, he goes into this weird fucking black fucking hole, doesn't he? A black hole turns up, like, a little shitty effect, like, go into a fucking black hole. Like, if I was done in a different way, like, it could have worked well, but it just came out of nowhere. And then, yeah, so he comes out the black hole, and the main guy's like, oh shit, I've lost him. So we don't even find, like, he somehow loses the bad guy, and they're, like, that far away from each other, bro. And he somehow loses him. And then everyone's like, oh yeah, well, he's trapped in the void, basically. One day I will find him. And then he just shoots a fucking big crystal thing, because me and you had to rewatch it. Because I remember that part happens, we're like, okay, and then the film ends, and we're like, what? Wait, they didn't even get revenge, and then we literally have to go back and watch it. Ah! Oh, fuck off! What? What? Bro, like, our ranger, our main dude, is a joke. He's dead from that. What the fuck is going on now? Why is he Is he running away? Why is no one stopping? What, bro? What's happening? Why is this?
Ah, sick.
Yeah, but why is, like... Why did he not just kill the main dude? Like, he's run away, isn't he?
Again.
Why is he running away? What? What? What point did the main dude get on one of them? And it's daytime! It's daytime! It's turned into a fucking computer game, bro. An Amiga computer game, yes. I can't make sense of how one person's in front and one's behind them and... What?
Open the way. Open the way.
What the so, what point did they take acid? I didn't see them take acid at any point, but it was kicked in now. When did they take acid? What the fuck is...
And now is it going to be nighttime?
Well, they're in an acid trip now, yet they didn't take any acid, or at least I didn't see them take any. I feel like I'm in an acid trip watching this. What the fuck is happening? I think my brain's fucking shutting down, bro. He escaped! He escaped!
They always escape on this film. They're not very good at catching their...
So let me get this right. He was like 2 meters in front of him, which he could just run up to and beat him up in person. Instead, he runs the opposite direction. Rather, he jumps on a flying thing, and then he go into a racing mode level because they realised they didn't include a racing mode level in this film at some point, I guess. When he could have beat the guy up, but then goes to the opposite direction, and the guy's already on one for them to go into an acid trip world and get away anyway. Like, he could have skipped all that by literally running 2 meters earlier and just punching the guy in the face and ended him. I'm mad confused. And basically, he implies for the sequel, so the main guy don't even get the bad guy in the end. He lets him get away. He lets him get away. And then he shoots a crystal. Why? I don't fucking know. To piss off Knuckles, I guess. And it's the end of the film. Mm-hmm. That was pretty much it, wasn't it? Was there anything else you can think of, like particular scenes? Because it was all just a mumble to me, like.
Yeah, I think we mentioned pretty much everything. It was all mumbled all into one, just huge thing.
But you know with these edits, anything I ever forget right at the end after the little review, see the cheeky scenes, if there was anything worthwhile to put in there. But besides, I think we mentioned everything. So, unsystematic, overall though, you know, what would you say about MetalStorm? Do you think it deserves the old DUD or the old SPUD, my friend? What are you saying?
I was just hoping so much for this film, especially after the trailer, that it was going to be a SPUD. But unfortunately, yeah, it's another dud for me. You know.
Well, to be honest, mate, I will share them exact thoughts, because when this film started off, Charles Band, come on, like, you know what I mean? And it actually did start off well, and there's a lot of parts of the films I appreciate, like, you know, I think the set and location is great, the music was really good. I really liked the music. At points it reminded me like Superman and shit like that, and even the vibe of the film at points, I was like, I feel like I'm watching a bit of a Superman film here with the crystals and shit, like. But yeah, I'll agree with you, mate. It was like, as it got on, it's like, this film's getting nonsense. It was like rushed. I think that's what it was. I think they had an idea and they just stretched it out. Like, basically, if you had made this like a half-hour film, you could make this solid. You could cut so much shit out of this and actually good. But no, I'm going to agree with unsystematic on this one. It'll get the dud. And like, I don't feel bad about giving it the dud because there was too much bullshit in there. Like, just cut it down into a shorter film, or have better ideas, or extend other parts. What you did with the explosions are alright. I love the fact there's no CGI, but back in '83, you never had that fucking argument anyway in '83, so we can't be doing a whole CGI argument with '80s and '90s films because they didn't fucking bother with it anyway. But yeah, overall, I'd give it a dud. Like, I think we've covered everything we can with it. You know, it was a post-apocalyptic Mad Max style rip. You know, I was getting vibes of Judge Dredd, so I think other films generally watched this, like, you know, Mortal Kombat even maybe, and just fucking watched it and got ideas from it. So there was some inspiration to other people, which is the only positive I can give about it. But yeah, the main character was just too annoying for me, man. If the side character was the best, if you had the side character as a main dude and kind of followed his adventure and his events going through it, this would have been a SPUD for sure. But you fucked up with your main character. The intense looks all the time, and it was just like, come on, dude, you fucking put me out of it, like. Yeah. Oh mate, save this dude. He saved your ass, and B's better than you.
Give me your rifle.
Yeah, just like.
I thought he was gonna run away.
Yeah.
His rifle.
But he did. Oh, he's fucking ridiculous. Come on. Can you imagine he died and the film ends? I would laugh my fucking head off, like.
Actually, he looks quite cute.
I know it is. Like, God, I'd love to be friends with him. It just, like, to be honest, I'd be biting it in, but the other dude, I'd be like, hey, do you want to go for a pint? Where's him? I'd be like, like that.
Yeah. At least give him a storyline, a backing storyline where why he wanted to kill this Jared-Syn guy.
We might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they never mention it. Like, they never brought up, and like, there's some main people we need to know why. But otherwise, yeah, like, I think I agree. I think we're on the duds on this one, and we go with this one, unfortunately. Like,
yeah,
it is what it is, but you know, this is what we do. We watch these. So, anything else you think we can add to it? Anything else like the scenes or anything we didn't mention you can think? I think we covered everything, haven't we?
Nah, yeah, it's a shame. Like, it's just a shame how the movie ended up. You know, nothing funny about it either.
Yeah, make these like one or two little scenes we laughed at, ironically, like you know. But yeah, overall, like it is what it is. But hey, this is what it is. This is DUD and SPUD. I've been Maniacal Mac.
I'm an systematic.
So until next episode, peace out. Boom. Or at least surveilling him.
There's the 3D. That's the 3D in red and blue, isn't it?
But like, yeah, look at that green screen in there, bro, back in '83. The lighting's,
HD,
the lighting's completely off and everything.
Yeah. Don't think we're gonna see boobs in this though.
Oh, I don't know. It's a Charles Band film, but I think there's a high chance we're going to see boobs in it.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, I'm pretty positive at some point we're going to see some boobies. I don't know, in these like 80s films though, it's kind of standard, isn't it? It was like, the amount of these 80s films I'll see, where there's like absolutely no reason to get boobs out. Like, you'll just be like a shower scene happening, you're like, okay, that was completely unnecessary, but I know why you've done that. Like, so, don't underestimate the 80s, bro. They'll get boobs out any opportunity they can do it. Now, how many of these has he got? He's just giving them out, like. Do you want a free fucking crystal that could steal people's souls? Fucking right, I do. Could you imagine what you could do with that? You know what I mean, like.
What could you do with it?
Can you walk past someone and go.
Just someone you don't
like?
like.
Just like, gone, and then they're on the floor. By the time people work it out, you're gone, but no. Like, she's got a crystal, like, I didn't murder him with a crystal. There's no piercing on it, is there, bro? I didn't do nothing, I just walked past him.
I think everyone would want one of those crystals.
Yeah. I mean, if this dude's willy-nilly giving them out, we need to fucking hook up with his team, I reckon.
Yeah.
Get them and then fuck off. Oh, look at this. They tied up together, so they got to be in close combat. It's like that. What's that sport that's out now where, like, your wrists are tied together and you just got to punch each other and that. It's like, and you got to arm lock each other and that. And that's when you get knocked, like, tapped out. But you, like, allowed to punch and shit. Like, have you seen that? It's a mad sport. You just tie to a table with each other, like, both of your fucking hands are literally tied together. You just smack fuck out each other till the one gives up and gets knocked out. It's great. Oh, intense this is. Look at him holding it. I'd just be dirty. I would just let it go and stab him in the other eye. What's he gonna do if you stab him in his only good eye? You could literally just walk around him then. He won't do nothing. Oh, fuck's sake. Like, what's he even aiming? You know when they're struggling, yeah? Just then. It's like, say I was going for your face and you locked me, fair enough. He was literally like, not even going for him and he was struggling down there. It's like, watch now. Why are you even fighting against the guy's aiming over there anyway? Like, just let him aim over there and stab him in the fucking stomach. Like, see? He's not even near...
blocking.
Like, that's my point. Like, let the guy, if the guy is literally got that bad of an aim, let him do that. Slightly duck and just go like that. Okay, how about under your fucking chin, son? Out of your fucking head there, like, one shot, one kill. Look, see that top shot then? He was no near him. See him looking at him then, like, is this good? Is this good?
He's obviously going to win this fight.
Oh, yeah.
He's a useless fighter.
Oh, he's terrible. The fact that he's having a problem now is pathetic. Huh? Don't tell me he's gonna honour and not kill him. Pussy. This guy just looks like he's cracked out all the time, doesn't he? He genuinely looks like he's just spazzing. Look at him, bro. Oh, man.
Red eye as well.
Oh, he's got the ultimate red eye, bro. Like that's beyond fucking weed. I don't know what he's on. Ah, go on, son. Land on him if you're gonna do it. May as well go full in. Look at that. The dude ran into it. That's stunt double. Did he get run over? Hey, yo, I think that stunt double generally got his legs run over there, bro.
Yeah.
If not, that was fantastically done, because I'm genuinely wondering if that stunt double ever worked again after this job.
Mm-hmm. Do you drive a car like that?
Oh, I'd love to, but I'd be wagging it around if I could, mate. Oh, mate, if I was one of these, like, villains, bro, I'd fully engage and go in. I'd be, like, one of the worst of the worst, mate. I'd give in, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I would give in to the darkness straight away the first chance I had, mate. They're like, yo, the apocalypse hasn't even started yet. I'm just preparing myself. That's all it is, mate. But it's daytime again. What? Huh?
So I like trippy shit though.
I love it, but we got a question now, let's be honest.
Yeah.
How did it go from day to night?
He even looks confused.
Yeah, I think he was like, oh fuck, they noticed that take. Cut. This is a moment you should just be like, looking at all of them in the eye as you start going like this to the guy in the face. Bang, 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 but keep eye contact with all his friends just while you're doing that, and just like start biting at his face and shit, and then they'll go like, ah, right, never fuck with this guy and spread a rumour, mate. He'll do you favours in life, Howard. Like, people will just be like, oh, it's that fucking weird cannibal. Don't go near him. Imagine the fights you'll get out with in the future. Like a reputation, this guy stabs you in the face and eats you. Don't go near him.
It would make a much better film.
It would, when they're like, you know.
Maniacal Mac.